What up, party people? How we doing tonight? Let's get it started. Whoop. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Welcome. You know, I made this last night, and honestly, I don't even know if it would really work. It might. My issue with it is that it doesn't have any new cards in it. There's nothing in it that's new. Hey, what's up, Christmas? Birdbrain, how you doing? Welcome. Oh, we're getting some feedback. There we go. Should be better. There we go. Perfect. There we are. All right. Navy Trebuchet Engineer. That's an artifact creature. Tundra Tank. Whenever this enchantment entered, create a clue token. During your turn, sacrifice a permanent. Exile target creature you control and return it. I don't think anything is that good in it. Well, let's give it a shot anyways. I just want to see if it was actually functional. Hey, what's up, Stillaputs? How you doing? All right, let's give it a shot. I feel like I'm relying on skeletons too much, but hell, they work. Boop, 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 boop. We're gonna see if this deck that I whipped up last night actually works. Goodbye, corpses. You don't exist at all. No more corpses. How you doing, Babs? Did you like your very own personal video? I put your mythic rank in it too, by the way. I was trying to give credit where credit is due. You know. Boom. Two of them. Boom, boom. Very good hit there. Oh, it works. Hey, what's up, Summer? How you doing? You disappeared last night, Sum. I didn't you missed probably the highlight of the night. I summered myself. Oh my goodness, I summered myself so fucking hard. You don't even know how bad. You don't even know how bad I did it. I was like, we're golden right now. We're perfect. The only thing I'm worried about is if this guy pulls a Sheltered by Ghost and puts a shelter on that creature and he targets that creature. Can you guess what happened next? Can you take a wild guess as to what the next play was that my ops did? Hey, what's up, Christmas? Babs, Birdbrain, how you doing? Thank you. Putz, welcome. I said we were playing a game and I was doing really good, and I said we're perfect. The only thing I'm worried about is if this guy, the only thing that could fuck us up right now is if this guy played a Sheltered by Ghosts on his creature here and he sheltered my creature there. If he sheltered that to that, we're totally fucked. But if he doesn't do that, we're gonna be fine. And guess what he did? You can probably guess what happened next. I was like, oh my god, it's the curse. Well, I mean, who else would call out the worst possible things that can happen to me and then do them? You know, it's just, it happens. That's what you were famous for a long time is, you'll be great, Jay, as long as this guy doesn't have a board wipe. As long as he doesn't top deck a board wipe, you're gonna do fine. And guess what would happen? Your 2026 is to doomsay on me, to be a doom prophet once again. We're gonna need to get you like a blindfold and like a cauldron or like a crystal ball or something. Some sort of scrying device. And a massive hood that you can swath yourself. Yeah, it's a really good card. Boom. Boom. Hey, thank you for coming by. Appreciate it. Goodbye, corpses. You don't exist at all. No more corpses. Oh, I completely fucked up how that went. Sorry, I was distracted. I don't know why I completely fucked up that order. I completely fucked that up. I don't know why. Honestly, I'm kind of tired, guys. That one's completely on me. I completely saw me bungling that as it was happening. You ever fucking throw something away by accident? Like, you're holding a wrapper and, like, your sunglasses, and you accidentally let go with your right hand instead of your left hand, and you put your sunglasses in the trash can instead of the bag of chips, the empty bag of chips. That's what happened right there. I don't know. I just felt myself dissociate. I knew exactly what needed to happen, and I just did it wrong. Yeah. You throw a glass in the trash, you throw a cup away, or you throw a plate in there and keep the napkin in your hand. Yeah, that's the magic equivalent of what I just did. I don't know why I fucked up the order. Hey, what's up, David Salazar? How you doing? I know, but I fucked it up. It's funny to me at how unforgiving people in the comments are of mistakes. People are so brutally unforgiving of every fucking possible mistake that you can make. And it's like, brother, I'm a human being. I play a lot of this game. And people will be like, Jay, did you know that at 22 minutes and 18 seconds, you made a suboptimal play? I'm like, yeah, probably I did. Because I'm not a machine. Yeah. It does happen every now and again. Yeah. There you go. Dem Bones gets it. He fucking gets it. But yeah, that's one of the things that is funny to me with Magic is people are brutally unforgiving about any mistake that you'll make while playing. They're like, you made a mistake at one point in one of the games. I'm like, yeah. Or they'll be like really, I don't know, they're like, why did you do that? Like, they don't understand how anybody can make a suboptimal play. I'm like, brother, I know you made a suboptimal play in your lifetime. I know it's happened. I'm positive at some point in your life you have made a poor play. I feel like you have had to at some point. But people are very unforgiving. Do 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 do. That's the Unforgiven by Metallica. When it's be unforgiven. Yeah, exactly, because I was going Buggy Man, 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 Buggy Man. Boo do 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 do, boo do 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 do, boo do 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 do, boo no 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 no. Yeah, I love these. I might change this a little bit, try to add some new stuff, and make it a little bit sharper because I like United Battlefront's really good with enchantment decks. Oh, God, water, night water. Goodbye, corpses. You don't exist at all. No more corpses. What's he gonna do? He's probably gonna take Shelt. Either way, I'm gonna pop whatever he takes. Do this. It's Goodbye Corpses, actually. I know everyone always thinks it's Goodbye Horses, but it's Goodbye Corpses. Badger Mole. Hey, what's up, Chris Cass? How you doing? Boom. There we go. I'm kidding. The original song is Q Lazarus, Goodbye Horses, but I say Goodbye Corpses because I'm Jay Villain. I'm Jay Villain. Boom. That's fucking savage, dude. That's fucking savage. That was fucking monster play right there. Boom. Boom, boom. Monster play. Holy shit. Fuck. Monster play. Yeah, that was discouraging, man. Yeah, demoralizing. Buggy man, buggy man, buggy man. Let's try it a few times then. Guys, if you're in the YouTube chat, don't forget to like. I know some of you are forgetting. It's happening right now. It's happening as we speak. Some of you are forgetting, and I'm fading away like Michael J. Fox in the fucking Back to the Future. Boom. Boom. Let's do this. You don't like... Yeah, I mean, they're different. Random Encounter, I think, is more powerful, right? Because it targets creatures, but... Let's do this. This is the weird Momo. I don't know if we'd pick that one. It feels too Azorius coded. I get what you're feeling, and it kind of feels weird to me to play it because it feels very Azorius-y. And I think probably because most people play it with Azorius. I think that's the issue. Most people Azorius it up, and it just feels wrong, you know? But you can play it in Orzhov, and it's okay again. Boom. Okay, so NC Jason FL. No, thank you. United Battlefront just feels like it's an Azorius card, even though it doesn't. Its vibes are atrocious because most people play it with artifacts, Azorius artifacts. That's the problem. So it's got atrocious vibes. Boom, 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 boom. We have all spells here, which I don't know why I kept this hand. It's not very good. Let's do that. Do that. Well, I'm gonna wreck anything that's that comes down. That. We'll do this. What's he got for me? The Mossberg Pump, naturally. Indeed, Babs. Indeed. I wonder what I did to deserve this. Tifa Lockhart. Which one is that? Seven wins. Didn't feel that good. Oh, nice. 7 wins on a Final Fantasy. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all, I would have to say. Enters tapped. Boom. Boom. Okay. It's on the Discord under standard decks. What does it do, by the way? Dead. I ran out of removals. Ran out of removals there. I just did a Jund, so I'm not going to be able to make a deck on it, but I certainly am interested. I certainly am interested in that, what you're putting down there. I like it. Biggie Wiggy. Ah, okay. I got you. Okay, so random encounter and basically a gamble deck. We're gonna do another gamble deck with us here. Boom. Hopefully he'll put the accelerator down. I can take the 5 to be alright. Okay. Okay. Point, very nice. Okay. Okay, no stab skeletons. Gotcha. Good stuff. Hey, what's up, Gobbler? Good lord, man. Got my love button chomped hard. Dropped the good lord. Were you like trying to construct the grossest sentences that you possibly could there? Because amazing, dude. That's art. That's fucking art. Might as well just say it's glistening and moist while we're at it. Sublime, dude. Really, I mean... choose which legendary you wish to keep. Oh, damn. I didn't fuck that up. Alright, we'll do that one. Alright, we'll do that one. Hey, what's up, 23 Keeper 32? Oh, he's excited about that. What did you play, Gobbler? What were you running? Timeline crawler, very nice. Oh, he just died. Don't know why he did that. Activate. Boom. Boom, boom. There you go. Cast, Timber, Battercry, Old School, New School, Monogreen, Ood, and Cravo. Win 4, lose 4 all night. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm familiar with that. That's why they call it Blet. That's why they call it. Wait, are you in Plat or are you in Diamond? You're in Diamond like me. Mono Red, you know, I've had mixed results with Mono Red, honestly. I have had mixed results with Mono Red. I don't know if it's... Maybe it's me. I don't know. I've done okay with it. But honestly, Mono Black has been the... I mean, well, it's also me, so who knows? Might just play it better. Alright, we're gonna go corpses next. What has he got here? Terran Tusk. Creative food. We'll do this. Next turn, hopefully, we'll start a flurry of... I don't think he wants to sack that. I don't think he wants to lose Terran Tusk. Yeah. Alright, so next turn, we're going to just start knocking people out. We're going to start, because he's going to put down a bunch of fucking little guys and shit. Authority solos. This is true. It's been known. It is written. It is written. Authority does, in fact, solo. I remember the culture shock people had when Authority came out and people were still trying to run fucking Scam Factory and it was getting immediately turned off and they were just insta-losing the game. That they had to learn, man. They had to fucking learn that Authority is not fucking around. Ward 2. Okay, so he has to play that. Play that. Boof. Alright, so why don't we put down Godless Shrine. Enters tap. Let's put down another corpse. Soul Guide, Season of Gathering. Is that a full exile deck you're talking about? Boom. Boom. Okay, toy box. Double block. Boom, boom. Okay. Interesting. Screaming Mimi. Yeah, I know we're all feeling it. It still kind of surprises me that Mimi got it, but I kind of get it now more that I've played. I still feel like... I feel like... Did it really do enough to get rid of the main problem, which is it? Gobbler, do you remember last season where I got fucking... It was 3 games. I was 1 away from Mythic, and each time I got knocked back brutally. Hey, what's up, big bully? We're doing a little Orzhov enchantments here. A little bit of that. You know? Let's make the most of the night like we're gonna die young. I got Kesha in my head. Yeah, there's no way for him to get through this. Do it, Sephiroth. Take him for a walk. There we go. Oh, well, that's... And listen, if you like a deck, stick with it. Have a good time. You know? If that's your thing, bro. By the way, I told Discord, but not all of you on Discord, I'm not going to be streaming Christmas Eve. If that... Maybe you didn't... Maybe thought I might. I don't think I usually do. Sometimes I do if I really have nothing going on, but this year, no. I'm going to be out of... I'm not even gonna be home the whole night. Hey, how you doing, Kami? Listen, man. I feel like I play better when I get calm, dude. When I get in my feelings, that's when I do worse. That's when I do worse. Hey, how you doing, Lil Nick? I usually try to run a Gruul deck on Christmas, but I don't know if I'll be able to this Christmas. Ugh. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. The very next day, you gave it away. Dun 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 dun. Boom. Let's make the most of tonight like we're gonna die young. Okay, we'll do that. Ooh, Hedron archive. Hedron, apply directly to forehead. Hedron, apply directly to forehead. None of you know that elite ball right there, guys. None of you know that elite ball. Hedron, apply directly to forehead. Fishy hearts. Oh, I'll do that. Yeah, it's on purpose. People would be screaming at each other if they didn't. It's not by accident that they make arena communication bad. They're trying to stop people from calling each other slurs and shit. Salon pass. Alright, he's trying to get Ugin out here. We're going to solve this. Oh, draw 2 cards. Okay. Very nice. Daring Scrap Bot. Sure, why not? Okay, Lander token. Sure. Yeah. Boom. Very nice. Yeah, and I see constantly the really offensive chats that go on there. I see people like, hey, how do I report this guy? He said unspeakable things to me. See, I told you it was Ugin. It's always Ugin. If you see this card, they're planning to play Ugin. You can't tell me otherwise. It's gonna fucking happen. That's what they're planning on doing. They're gonna play Ugin if they play that. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We just didn't get any mana. This 17 cards in, we got 3 mana. No good. Well, what they're trying to prevent is, you know, bad publicity and problems for themselves. It's also very expensive. Do you know how much, like, Battlefield and Call of Duty spends on chat control? An insane amount of fucking money and time and effort. So it's just not worth it. Ugin. Like, I'll give that dude the respect of fucking saying his name properly. Ugin. Is it Ugin or is it Ugin? I never know. Push. People will figure out a way to slur. Listen, it's ingrained in people's you know, they'll do it no matter what. Where there's a will, there's a way. They'll figure out a way to fucking make it the worst thing. Eugene, Oregon. Boom, 40 life. Pop, pop. There you go, the TTP. See, Summer, you're getting back to it. I think that they're pretty cooked here no matter what. I think they got stovepipe. Nothing. All right. Legendary hero. Ultra Instinct. We'll pay 2 life. Ultra Instinct. Boom. Boom, boom. Got him. Hey, what's up, Catfish Papa? Yeah, it's a pretty good list, man. I mean, any skeletons list is going to be a monster. Monsters of rock and roll. Boom. Hey, well, listen, as long as you have a good time, man. That's the main thing that I want you to do. If it's gonna make you miserable to get to silver, you know, don't go to silver. I mean, silver, diamond. Have fun. Listen. I get a lot of. I make a controversial statement every now and again. Which is, you should have fun while playing a game. I know that's a lunacy nowadays to even suggest something like that, but I do genuinely believe that you should have fun while playing a game. Yes, it's a type of a Vietnamese soup. Boom. Well, that was the joke, is that he said fun and he spelled it Phun and said fun. Is that like foe? You're a big proponent of fun. Only controversial statements from Summer here. Only controversial statements. Yeah, Diablo's very fun. They fixed a lot of the problems with Diablo 4, let me tell you. No, it wasn't an insult, Summer. I'm saying that you're a big proponent of fun. That's controversial nowadays, you know? Games should be a difficult nightmare, and you shouldn't enjoy doing them, is what a lot of people will tell you. Scam soup on Amazon? I'm so lost. There you go. 41-0. I think that works. Oh, I haven't even been seeing your videos on my feed, Summer. I know you started making videos and I subscribed to you. Where the fuck are they on my feed? I'm subscribed to too many fucking people, though. That's the other problem. That's the fucking problem. You're gonna have to link me again. Boop, 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 boop. Put it in the Discord. I think the auto model will cancel you if you try to put it here. Akasari. Miscellaneous. You could put it in off topic. It doesn't really matter. You have my approval. Nobody's gonna say, hey, you can't do that. Hey, what's up? Thank you for coming, Mr. Cthulhu. I am gonna take a look at that gruel, by the way. I do want to run a Gamble Dinos again. So don't think I'm ignoring you, because I'm not. Guru Shurus. Good, is that right? Is Guru Shurus? Oh, that's the video you're gonna link me with, Summer? That's what you're gonna start with? Hey Jay, thanks for the support. Why don't you take a look at this? With a smile on your face. SMH. I'm S-ing my H so hard right now. He's gonna proc that. I knew he would proc that. Boom. Boom. Push. Boom. Don't need that. Boom. Alright, I'm leaving. Boo. Boo earns. Push. Scry. Feathers of Flight. Sure, I'll take that. Colossal Ratworm. You have to sacrifice your Chocobo for that one, bub. Yeah, I'll take that. Good trade. Trexodactyl. You could have linked any video that you've made. You could have linked any video that you made and you said, do you know what I'll link the J video with? I'll link him the Simic one. He'll like that. I'm just saying. It feels intentional. Just feels intentional, you know? Boom. I like that your budget decks. I'll give you a shout out. Maybe I'll build one of your decks and put you on the bulletin board. Tell them to go, because it looks like you're have a focus on. That's great to have like a niche. Looks like it's all 0 rare decks, which is good. It's a good niche. 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 Guajillo. 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 Well, people always want budget. People always want budget decks. You know, more and more, the more and more as I get more and more into content creation, I've been trying to, I don't know, I've been considering putting together a couple of fellow content creators for some cooperative content, so to speak. Boom. Eugene is spelled Nietzsche. I did watch your other decks. Zero rare enchantment decks. I did watch these. Why does you never show up on my feed? I love Artisan. Honestly, if they had an Artisan queue, I would do an Artisan deck every week. I would do an Artisan deck every week if it was up to me. I love Artisan building. I'm gonna say it. I like this J more than the Bunny J. Wow. Hey, what's up, M-Dog? How you doing? Anthony Scott, welcome. Crimson Fire, welcome, welcome. Thank you for giving me your full government in chat, Babs. I appreciate that. Do appreciate the full government in chat. Seam rip, so you can't bounce that stupid shit. Get rid of that right away. Did you shout yourself out? Trex? Yeah, no, listen, I love it. It's one of my favorite things to is to do zero rares. They're so much fun. I always say, like, that's real hardcore Magic, because you're not going to get a powerful card to save your ass. You've got to make do with what you can make. You know what I mean? Like, you have to absolutely fucking get down to business. You can't rely on something else, some powerful card to just come in and Deus Ex Machina you. You know what I mean? You have to really fucking earn it. Boom. I like that. I do like Kentro. I might add Kentro Rose in this. I don't know. Boom. I don't mind the quench. It's fine. I don't mind the quench sometimes. The image as it shows. I can taste you on my lips and smell you in my clothes. Cinnamon and sugary and softly spoken lies. You'll never know just how you look through other people's eyes. Hey, what's up, D. Lawson? Do. It never is not funny to me that every time I hear about Lawson, it's never not funny to me that one of the most popular grocery store as, you know, mini mart brands in Japan is Lawson's. And it was like a fucking guy from Texas who owned a cattle company. And somehow they ended up being one of the most popular, like, 7-Eleven style stores in Japan, inexplicably. And I love that story. I think it's fantastic. It's just so funny to me. It's like if the most popular supermarket brand in the United States was like Kenji Sakamoto's. It just would be silly. Hey, what's up, Jappy? How you doing? Mossborn is a tricky card. If they have protection for it, you're pretty much just gonna die. Hey, what's up, Gert 1984? Just got back from the 49ers Colts game. You were physically there? In San Francisco or in Indiana? Because one of them sounds a lot nicer to be in than the other. Eugene Krabs. Ooh, Mossborn and Ouroboros is fucking tough, dude. I went to a Dolphins game once when I lived in Florida, and I don't want to say that I had a bad time, but I didn't really have a good time, if that makes any sense. I'm not a big sports fan. Let's get down Weaver. Skelchantments. Okay. He's gunning it in. Alright, goodbye corpses. Boom. Bring that back. I'll take it. Boom. Isn't it? I mean, the reason is Indianapolis is cold right now, I'm assuming. It's quite cold there. Can I tell you the worst place? Speaking, I have to do some Indiana slander right now because I'm from Michigan. Gary, Indiana is the worst place I've ever been in my life. So I just want to put that out there. Ooh, I like what's going on here. 6. Nice. Boom. Very good. Okay. I think I gotta do this, man. I think I gotta gun him down before he can ramp on me. Boom. Boom. Hey, what's up, Aaron Crook? Snow went there once, and she was like, I just went to a concert in Indiana, and it was one of the worst places I've ever been in my life. It seems to be the general consensus. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, Aaron Balake. If you ever wanted to see what fucking, like, if you ever wanted to, like, they could film Fallout in Gary, Indiana, and it wouldn't look, they wouldn't have to do shit to fucking make it look like a fucking set. I used to drive there. I used to drive from Detroit to Chicago. The record for this deck is oof, Jude. Okay, it's still coming up right now. God, yeah, Walton Goggins is chewing that roll, man. He is doing amazing work. It's all industrial. It's all like wrecked industrial in Gary, Indiana. That's what it is. It's all just like the most decayed industry you've ever seen. He's gonna play the whatchamacallit on that. Yeah. Shard Mage's Rescue. More like Shart Mage's Rescue, am I right? Alright. Most Helpful Weaver. Boom. Boom. Let's do this. Let's do that. Hopefully he doesn't get the shell. He gets the shell, he gets the shell. It is what it is, man. You know, he pulls his gun before me. Yeah, that's it. He gets the shell, he gets the shell, man. It is what it is. Oh, he didn't go for the creature, though. Oh, that's gonna fucking backfire. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'll take 15 life off you. Sure, I'll take 15 life off you. Sure, bro. I'm feeling it, man. He's gonna get that out. Yeah, he's gonna get me good. I had a bunch of candy. That's the problem. Give me a sugar rush. Double strike. Oof. We've just been trading. We've just been going back and forth here. Hey, what's up, Unibot? How you doing? Sorry you're in Gary, Indiana. Do apologize. Most Helpful Weaver, that's all we got. That's a flop. Good game. Call it. Yeah, people will mess up sometimes. Never correct your enemy when he's making a mistake. Hey, listen, when you guys are real chatty in chat, I like to chat back in the chat. When everyone's real quiet, I get real quiet. I'm not a very verbose person by nature, so if people aren't talking to me, a lot of times I just stay quiet. So I feed off whatever energy you guys put in. How you doing? How you doing? Fucking I bite tuna. Oof. But it's winter. Winter. Alright, let's do this. Alright, yep. Go in. Pop. Fizz. Let's do vendor. Oof. Pay. Oof. Let's put you in. Let's pop it. Feathers of Flight. We already got one of those. And wondering why my voice is so deep. Realistically, it's because I'm physically large. I'm a big guy. I think it's just because I have a really fucking big neck and big old fucking head. If you had to ask me, that's probably why. Do 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 do. Okay, so let's do Feathers of Flight. Auto pay. Boom. Scry. Don't need you. Boom, boom. Okay. I mean, really, that's probably why I have a really fucking big, thick neck. I've got big lungs. I wish it was probably more exciting than that. Oh my god, look at all these crawlers, man. It's making me hungry for donuts. Boof, boof. Let's do this. Auto pay. Got him. Rottweiler equivalent. Our Rottweilers have deep voices. They have deep barks. Jay, I'm playing Astroneer on stream and I'd like to hear your chat. Hey, thank you for coming, King of Crads. Also, I will say this. My voice sounds way better coming through a microphone. If you hear it in person, it probably won't sound as good. It's still deep, but for whatever reason, going through electronics, it really does enhance it quite a bit. And I get this at work because I'm on the phone all the time, and it sounds very deep on the phone because the phone is kind of like less fidelity than even what we're doing right now. And I'll call somewhere and I try to sound very official because it's how you get things done. And I'll call someplace and I'll be like, hello, my name is Jay and I'm a caseworker for so-and-so. I'd really like to discuss with you blah, 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 blah. And people are like, oh, okay, yeah, absolutely. Wow, you have a very resonant voice. Have you ever thought about doing radio? And I'm like, well, thank you. I have thought about doing radio. I appreciate that. Right now, I just need to get the case file for XYZ. It is funny. I ever tell you about the time that Snow couldn't get something done? She kept calling a customer service place. Her and her friend kept having a problem with customer service. And they were like, no, there's nothing we can do. I don't know. Well, we'll see. Maybe we can do a refund. Maybe we can't. I don't know. It's going to be tough. And I was like, and she was like, I have a suspicion they were ignoring us because we were women. And I'm like, let's find out. And I called there and I was like, hello, my name is whatever. And I need a refund for this right away. And I'm very unhappy with the service that I've gotten. Thank you. And they were like, absolutely, sir. We'll get it done immediately. And I was like, yep, they weren't fucking listening to you because you were, yep, that's why we figured out the problem. 2 damage to each creature. Ain't that a son of a bitch right there? Boom. Look at that. I know it shouldn't be that way, but it was 100%. As soon as I got on the phone, I was like, hello, I need this problem solved. I'm very unhappy. And they were like, oh, yes, sir. Right away. It was bad. It was really bad. Oh, it made me sad that that's what people have to live through. I don't know if it was specifically because she was a woman, or she is a woman, or whatever is, I don't know, or if she was kind of timidly asking them. Okay, do you think there's anything that we can do? Do you think that I just wanted to make, I wanted to kind of get some closure on that. I wanted to, I'm really trying to fix this problem. And I just called and, again, with a deep voice was like, I need this fixed. I wasn't like mean. I was just like, hello, this needs to be fixed right now. And people just kind of listen. So, I don't know what it was. Could have been that she was meekly asking, but either way, you shouldn't be treated like that by customer service regardless. Oh, inevitable defeat. We're getting stovepiped here again. We're getting mana stovepiped. We haven't had a 4th mana yet with 2 Battlefronts in our hands. Godless Shrine. Play 2 life. Let's do this. Boom. Hey, what's up, Hillbilly? How you doing? Yeah, we got really badly stovepiped here. We got really slowed down quite a bit. Ooh, Legend of whatever, correct. Alright. Aaron, yeah, that happens. I think that's a very common, unfortunately, it's a common wife issue. Your wife will have to, or partner, whoever, will have to hand you the phone, and you go, hello, I'm very unhappy with what is happening. Please fix it. And they're like, oh, thank goodness a man is talking. It's terrible. It's really terrible stuff. With medicine especially, yes, that will happen a lot of times. And I think there have been studies that doctors don't listen to women. I think that's been like a thing that's been frequently studied, that doctors, when women complain about things, they don't take them seriously. It's like a very big issue. Big problems. Auto stack screwed me there. Yeah, it did. It did. What's the rate on this one? There you go, Summer. You get it. No, I think it's a universal thing. I think it's a universal thing. Oh, God, that Nightwater hits so good, guys. Hey, we're almost at 40 likes, or 30 likes on YouTube, guys. Can we get a couple of more there? Can I squeeze a couple of more out of you right there? I need a deep fryer and a meat slicer to make your year. Well, Christmas is coming. Maybe you'll get one, Thivon. Boo, 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 boo. Let's drop that Forsaken Miner. Oh, God, Nightwater's so delicious. How you doing, Scarlet Warrock? Panic Zero, how you doing? Welcome to the show. I've been yapping a whole bunch. I don't know if I've said hello to everyone. I like to individually greet everyone. Boom. Let's go with this. Boom. There we go. Yeah, but you ever wake up in the middle of the night and your throat is just dry and you reach over and you get your bottle of water, your glass of water or something like that, and you take a sip of that night water that's been sitting on your nightstand, your shelf, and it's cold from the night air, and you just take a sip of it, and the night water just hits, man. It just hits different. Boop, 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 boo. We'll pay 2 life to get it in. Boof. Let's do that. We got a lot of removal here, not a lot of change-ups. Hey, thank you for coming, Babs. My dad, if my dad heard me being rude to, basically being rude to a woman or being disrespectful to a woman, I think if he sensed that I was doing it, he'd reach across fucking space and time to smack the shit out of me. It's the truth. My dad successfully conjured a little image of himself in my brain, you know, holding his slipper. Hey, what's up, Upif, HK Drickle? Upif32, aka Discole. Oh, God, yeah, my dad found out I had mouthed off to a woman and was mean to some disrespectful lady. Poof. I never hear the end of it. Never. That shit would not have flown. Pop, pop. Upif. Okay, Upif. That's an interesting name. I like that. Hey, it's that. You were correct, Ivan, in your assessment. It is a lady deck. You expected something interesting, but it was me, Demir Mill, all along. Stock up. Anyone get dry mouth when you sleep and it happens in your dreams? It happens so much it's become lucid dreams now. Yeah, I've had that happen where, like, well, whatever's happening to your body, a lot of times gets in the dream. River Turn Monument, there you go. So next turn he is going to win. The only way that I think I get this is if I pull an amazing top deck. No, I don't even think that matters. Well, no, I can get him. I can seam rip him. On France, it's 7:30. Ah, you're French. We have a French Canadian here. All right, let's do this. Oh, don't worry. My French is probably worse. I used to be better at it when I lived in Spain. But now my French has sadly fallen by the wayside. Deadly cover-up. Very nice. Fun fact, I discovered you don't even die when your dreams, things just reset. Interesting. Duress. Oh, don't take United Battlefront. Fuck. Damn it. Fuck. Do this. Get United Battlefront back. Okay. Well, if he puts down Monument, he'll get me. He's got enough to run it. 2 and then 3. See if he gets it. Hey, what's up, Uyaloth? How you doing? Jay, I have to hand you respect. Stick to your guns in a standard where you're dropping 7 or 8 turns. You're still playing honest Magic. I know it sounds like being generous, but I'm not. Oh, no, man. I try. I like to play the Magic that I like to play. I'm not going to play fucking 50,000 games of Lessons because that's the best deck. I get bored. The fun part of Magic to me is crafting. That's the fun part. I played Swamp for the first time, and it's crazy. Oh, thank you so much, man. I'm glad that you're enjoying Mono Black. Anytime I can help somebody get into Mono Black, I'm more than happy to. There we go. Can Untimely Malfunction work on Stock Up? I'm not sure. Untimely Malfunction doesn't target anything. It'd have to be target player. If something says target player, you can change the target of it. You can modify where it goes. I like the triggers. They make a pleasant noise. I wish I had worked harder in French. I'm terrible at it. Gert, 1984. Did I say hello? Welcome. Gert McGirt. Dirt McGirt. Alright, so now he's gonna look for his... He wants to mill me. He wants to kill me. He can put it down, because he put that down. Okay. Day of the Black Sun. Very nice. Firebending is a very good mechanic. Firebending is a very fun mechanic. Sephiroth. Yeah, I don't think he's ever going to let me have anything out, guys. Judging by his deck, he's waiting to mill me. We don't really have any good options. I just don't think he's ever going to let me have anything on the board. No, your English is fantastic, man. I do appreciate it. You're doing great. Don't feel bad. If Buggyman was here, he'd happily talk to you. He loves speaking French in my chat. He's Québécois. Québécois. Boop, 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 boop. Stab. We do that. Boom. End turn. Take action. Boom. Draw a card. He's still not getting it, huh? Duress. He'll take corpses out, I'm sure. Yeah. Another mana. Fantastic. Love to see that. Boom, boom. This guy's very proud of himself. This guy's really fucking proud of himself. This guy's huffing his own farts right now. Oh, God. Oh, I'm such a fucking mega genius. Oh, yeah. This is getting into force loss territory now, guys. I guess the only thing I had left in my deck was mana. 40%. This guy is so fucking proud of himself. You have no idea how proud of himself he is. He is so fucking happy with himself. You do that. There we go. We had no skeletons to reanimate. He had exiled all of them. All of my Forsaken Miners, which could come back from the graveyard, so he had killed all of them. So there's nothing we could do there. It's Numbskull's birthday? Oh my goodness, we gotta have to go say hi to him then. How did I not know that? He's my partner in podcast. I'm supposed to know that. Is he here right now? I'm not gonna sing it if he's not here. I'm just singing happy birthday to nobody at that point. Probably kill that or exile it or do something crazy. Into the Flood Maw. Try to see it once my way. Was he streaming? Or you just went and told him to come? Oh, he's streaming. Oh my God. You all have to sing it in chat. All of you have to type it all at once, okay? That was so fucking boring. That was incredibly boring. Hey, what's up, Chucky? He's not here yet. Happy birthday to you. You live in a zoo. You smell like a rhino. You look like a rhino, and you smell like one too. Lord Gypticus the Flipticus. #1 Kipticus. I don't think he's here, guys. You're singing it to nobody. But hopefully he'll be here soon. Consult the huffed farts. Yeah, absolutely. Crimson Fire. Oh, he's here. We gotta sing it. Alright, everybody sing it at once. Happy birthday to you. Oh, that's too slow. Should we do the restaurant version? Happy birthday from Bennigan's to you. Let's do the the chain restaurant version. Clap, clap, clap. You got it at Chili's yet? Oh, well, you don't need us to do it then if you got it at Chili's. In French. Cumpleaños feliz. Cumpleaños feliz. Cumpleaños felices. Te deseamos a ti. I thought it was in the middle of summer. Why did I think your birthday was in summer? I feel like I should have known that. Well, we're wishing you a happy birthday, Numbest of Skulls. Right before Christmas. How do I never remember that? We've been doing this shit for 3 years. By the way, we have to do our end of the year video. Get it together. Boom. Alright. That's enough happy birthday. Good night, Jay Stiggy. Thank you so much for coming, man. Gene Pollinator. Boom. Gain a little bit of life off that. Gain and drain. Yeah, we'll raid out to you, Skull. Where I'm going to be done in like 30 minutes, so. Yes, I'm in the United States. The United States of America. Alright, United Battlefront, show me potato salad. Nowhere to run, and goodbye corpses, I think, is the best bet here. No, we didn't hit it good enough. Got too much ramp and we didn't get enough removal. Well, hold on here. Let's not count ourselves out just yet. Let's do this. Oh my goodness. From the ashes, folks. From the freaking ashes. What a comeback. What a comeback. Insanity right there. My goodness. What a freaking recovery on that one. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. Oh, man. I don't know if it's going to get better than that, folks. What a fucking swing back. Hell of a turnaround there. Off the top. Thank you, Solid Geo. I'm pretty happy with how this performed. I mean, it's going to probably push us to Diamond 2, which is about as much as you can hope for. Wild. Yeah, that was a wild reversal right there. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. Let's look at the sideboard real quick. We really don't have that many Avatar stuff in it. But maybe we're beyond the point where we need Avatar stuff in it. I'm still waiting for it to... Hey, there it is. 13-6. That's the win rate for this thing. 68%. 72% on the play. 72% on the play. Really, really solid showing here. Really, really. I wasn't even really expecting to run something like this, and I just said, hey, remember that deck that we built? Let's try to run that. And here we are. Tolls of War is not a terrible idea. Obsessive Pursuit wouldn't be that terrible either. Not the Walls of Ba Sing Se. Why'd you give me that? Realm of Ko. This boof bump. Black Sun. Yeah, Black Sun kind of hurts us because we are trying to go aggro on it. It is a really good card though. It is really fucking solid to do what we need to do. Doorkeeper, you think Doorkeeper Thrall? Slasher's fine. It doesn't really have haste. We're trying to kind of gun him down. Anthony Scott is currently currently narrating some sort of event. Okay. By the way, guys, if you haven't seen today's video, please check it out. Please check it out. Let me put that up for you. Yeah, we didn't run into a lot of synthesizers, so I don't know how important it's gonna. Oh, you're narrating a Godzilla event. Okay. All right, well, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I think for kind of a tutorial of how to build a good deck, I do think it works pretty good. I do think it is kind of an interesting microcosm about how to build an effective, powerful kind of combination of deck. And I'm going to talk about that. It's how to build a good deck, you know. So yeah, I like it. We'll do I like it. Let's show the win rate here. Let's show you the goods here. Just so nobody believes me. I get really frustrated because you guys are all here, right? You all hear me and see me currently, right? People go, "Hey Jay, your videos, you're lying. You're lying flat out in your videos. You are cherry picking the games where you win. You know, you're editing them. These decks aren't good. They don't win any games. And you're deceiving everyone with, you know, how good they are. You're cherry picking. You know, you're editing yourself to make yourself look good." And I always go, I really, if you feel that way watching my videos, I desperately need you to come to stream, because I'm doing this live in front of people, okay? This is like a stage magician, all right? There is a live studio audience right here. I can't fake the results. I either win or I don't. If their deck was utter shit and only won 2 games and I'm editing it to make it look like I did better, a bunch of fucking people would know. I would clearly fucking have done it in front of a bunch of people. And that's happened. We've spent a whole night trying to make a deck work, and we don't get it. So it is very funny to me that I get that a lot. I'm like, dude, you can watch me play it live and in person. It's really easy in case you want to. You can just come in and you can just watch it. You can watch it run. It's not that hard. I think the problem is, one of the biggest problems is that if people do bad with it, they don't want to blame themselves. They don't want to blame luck, and they don't want to blame themselves. So they go, oh, well, it must be Jay who's lying to me. I'm a good player, and the game is fine, and I had good luck, so it's Jay who's lying. He's telling me that these decks are good, and they're not, because I played them, and they're not good. So we have a bit of a... that's why I do it live. That's why I do it live, guys. Look, this is the whole night. 68%, 72 on the play. This is the whole night. The whole thing is available to you. But anyways, it always just kind of is funny to me because you can just watch me do it if you want, if you don't believe me. Which is, you know, that's fine. I'm fine with that. I invite you to. Exactly, Dark Emissary. It is very funny when people do that. Yes, this is true, Trex. There are content creators who cut or who make decks, which is why I try to make hour-long videos. Not shitting on anybody, but I feel like if you get a 30-minute video and you're showing me like 3 games, I'm not getting a good slice of that pie, man. I'm not getting a good vertical slice of it, you know? I always recommend, that's part of the reason I don't do best of 3. You show me one best of 3 game and you go, yeah, it rocks. I won 2 out of, I beat that guy. And it's like, all right, well, you won 2 games out of 3 on a best of 3 and you go, well, yeah, this deck is great. Like, is it? Is it? Meaning, is it? But yeah, it's very interesting phenomena. All right, enough about that. Enough about me and how great I am. Blame it on Jay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dum 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 dee doo dee dum 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 dee doo dee dum. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. I'll never get tired of the intro is too long. Why do you have this long intro? And the other day it really got to me because I was like, hey, there's timestamps. If you don't want to watch the intro, you can just skip it. You can just go fast, but some people are new and they like the intro. And they're like, oh yeah, I know, I saw the timestamps, I could skip it. So it's not that you don't know that you can't skip it. It's not that you won't skip it. It's that you're just mad that the intro exists. That I don't understand. Yeah, the video's too loud. That's too much. I'll never get over that. For the rest of my life, I'll never understand where the guy was like, can you make your videos less loud? They're too loud. I thought that's like asking someone, make your hair longer right now. Right now, grow it out. Yeah, there's a volume knob on any device, bro. Just fucking if the thing is too loud, what do you want me to do about it? Turn it fucking down. What do you watching my videos in a fucking dentist office and they don't give you a remote? What could possibly be the problem? All right, let's do this. Do dino. Get up, get on the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur. Angrysaurus Rex is not a bad one right there to do. Angrysaurus. Bum 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 be doo it bum 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 be doo it bum bum bum. He lives in a library. Libraries still should be able to adjust volume controls. That still is not a good enough reason why I need to turn down the volume of my videos so that he can have I don't know. It's impossible to understand. It's impossible. I think we'll drive ourselves insane trying to understand what that guy wanted. I think that down that road madness lies, ultimately. Let's try to do the sideboard here. What do we want on the sideboard? I've never heard the Godzilla song, no. I've had the original soundtrack from the 1998 Godzilla movie, but that's probably it. Boop, 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 boom. Hex. Let's do that. Artifact discard. Okay, Brass's Tunnel Grinder. Do Brass's Tunnel Grinder. Trex loves that card. He loves the Tunnel Grinder. Yan Archers, Corrupt Court Official. Hey, what's up, A. Sephiroth? How you doing, man? We were just running a Sephiroth deck, believe it or not. Do 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 do. All of our times have come. Seasons don't fear the reaper. Romeo and Juliet are together in eternity. We could be like they are. Come on, baby. Baby, take my hand. The Smacks, how you doing, the Smacks? Seasons don't fear the reaper. All of our after I played the amazing game Returnal, that song completely took on different meaning for me. It's such a fucking good. I don't want to ruin it for you, but that song, even though it takes place in space, Don't Fear the Reaper is fucking a big part of that game, and it comes in at an amazing time. All right, so let's do this. I know, Chris Cass, you're always pushing me to do other stuff. I might do more Diablo. Yeah, I don't know. I might do some more Diablo. If it's in popular demand, I might do it. If people want to see it. I might day stream it. I don't know. Just depends on my schedule. I'd love to do more of it. I'd love to branch out into other territory like that, so we'll see. It's a great game right now, man. It's in such better fucking position. It's in a way better spot. Okay. Shakedown breakdown time now, guys. Okay. Whoop. Ooh, why am I giant? Let me make myself smaller there. Okay. Let's do it, boys. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Power Dragon Zombie Dinos. This is a deck that I've seen going around. The first guy I saw run this was big friend of the channel. You might know him as Power Dragon. Great dude. Love his channel. Gonna link him down below. Can't say good things about Power Dragon. I saw his, and I said, I'm interested in that. And then I got it ran against me the other day, and I said, that's what I like. We are going to be reanimating dinos like crazy, using foggy swamp visions and some artifacts and things like that, and really coming out of nowhere in a humongous stompy Jun swarm here. So before we get down into it, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you, you're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and attack you for not liking this video right down there and pressing that button right there and subscribing to the channel today. So become a villain and do that. So what are we talking about? Well, the whole point of this deck is to get big monsters into our graveyard here, all of these dinosaurs, use Palani's Hatcher to haste them and get them all out onto the board. The way that we do this is Foggy Swamp Vision. Let me explain this one first. 2 black and 1 with the Water Bend. Exile X creatures from your graveyard. For each creature exiled this way, create a token that's a copy at the beginning of your next end step you sacrifice. So we are getting, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get as many dinos into the graveyard and then water bend them all out so that we can bring in a Gisath, an Atali, or a Trumpeting Carnosaur that can explore, or even a Galta, put a Galta in there and then hold everything in our hand and we can reanimate it. We can immediately reanimate it. So that is going to be the trick. We're also going to use Zombify classically, but Foggy Swamp Visions is a unique card with the water bending ability. Now, how do we get things into our graveyard? Well, we have a couple of options. Bitter Triumph, of course, you can just discard a card. which is fantastic to throw away the creatures that you're going to want to discard later on while removing another creature. So you always have something to discard as an additional cost. We're also going to go with Meldon Moxite and Saheeli's Lattice. This was the genius that I really think PD brought to this deck, is that these will help you waterbend, and whenever the artifacts enters, you may discard a card, and if you do, you get to draw 2 cards. So you're putting what you want into the graveyard and drawing more things, more and more things that you can eventually be able to play and get the combination pieces right out onto the board is what you need. Meldon Moxite, of course, lets you make an emergency little robot, and Saheeli's Lattice actually lets you make a robot dinosaur, believe it or not, so that's good. One of the modifications, this isn't straight PD's deck, I've changed it a little bit. One of the big things that I needed, I was getting aggroed out. I think Day of the Black Sun is a very, very useful card for this one, because people are going to come at you really, really fast, and you kind of have a delayed trigger with this deck, turn 4, turn 5, which is crazy that that's late. So you're going to need kind of a low-end sweeper. There's almost nothing of yours that's ever going to die from this. So you could run Day of the Black Sun 5, and it's basically not going to kill any of your creatures except Villainies. So that's not a bad one. We already talked about Foggy Swamp Visions, and now you have to understand how it works. You have to pay that X. You have to play 2 black, 1 and X. You can waterbend, which means that your other creatures or your artifacts can help you pay for this spell. So if you've played Meldon Moxite and Saheeli's, you can turn out, you'll have a lot of things to waterbend with, and you can bring more and more stuff back from the graveyard and reanimate. Zombify, of course, just straight up return a creature. Of course, if you can return a Galta and you have a bunch of cards in your hand, put the dinosaurs all down. Pellini's Hatcher is going to be super important. Why is Pellini's Hatcher going to be super important? 5/3 for Gruul and 3. The reason that this card is critical is not only does it make 2 eggs that crack into dinosaurs, one of the reasons is that all of the dinosaurs you control have haste. So if you can bring Pellini's Hatcher out with a bunch of other dinos, you can swing in right away. That is going to be super, super critical. So you definitely don't want to skip on the Pellini's, because the haste, aside from Gishath, none of them have haste, and you do want them to trigger multiple times. You do want them to swing in, because once you play them with Foggy Swamp Visions, they're going away. They're disappearing after this turn. So you do want to get them out like that. Of course, on the high end, we have our dinos. I'm going to throw in Atali's Primal Storm in there just because he's doing crazy work. Look at him doing nuts. 6/6 Elder Dinosaur. Whenever he attacks, you get to exile the top and play cards from the top without paying their cost. Trumpeting Carnosaur for another 6. You get to discover 5. Great way to find yourself another card to play, or Pellini's Hatcher off the top. Another great burn too. You can run that. You can discard it. And then reanimate it later for the discovery. You can burn somebody for 3 and discard it. So good card combination there. Of course, Vaultborn Tyrant, Trex's favorite card right there in the whole world. I own one of these, and there's a reason it's $50 in paper. 2 green and 5/6/6. Whenever it enters, you gain 4 power. A creature with power 4. You gain 3 life and draw a card. Now, let me tell you, if you reanimate Foggy Swamp Visions and you reanimate like 5 dinosaurs, you're going to gain 15 life and draw 5 cards. It's going to be crazy. So he does crazy work if you reanimate him with Foggy Swamp and a bunch of other stuff. Of course, the big boys, Gishath and Galta. Galta, whenever you drop them down, put any number of creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. Insane stuff right there, man. That is an 8-drop. Normally, we can get it down to a 4-drop and immediately just push our entire hand onto the board right there, which is fantastic. 12/12 trample. Again, if you're hasting with the 12/12 trample, the other dinos coming down with haste and trample as well, that's going to do a lot of work. And of course, Gishath, Sun's Avatar right here. Dinosaur situation is crazy. Naya Dino. We have no white in this deck. We're never going to manually cast this guy. I don't care. Even if we want to, Multiversal Passage will do that for us, or Starting Town will do that for us. We're mostly going to reanimate him. Vigilance, Haste, and Trample. Whenever he deals combat damage, you reveal that much damage that you do cards off the top, and put any number of dinosaurs that you did of that from the cards you looked at onto the battlefield immediately. Really, really, really good stuff right there. So those are going to be our powerhouses, our workhorses. Again, for the mana situation, you don't actually need that much green. So we're going to go with Stomping Ground right here and Thornspire Verge. I did want to add a touch of green into this. You mostly need red and black for the early game. Multiversal Passage and Starting Town are going to be the heavy lifters to do green and possibly white, as you may or may not need it. But we're mostly going to be reanimating with Zombifier Foggy Swamp, so you don't want to really need to even hardcast anything right there as it goes. 19 creatures, avatars, and dinosaurs, believe it or not. 4 instants, 10 sorceries, 22, 6 artifacts, lands, 22 lands. Not a lot of lands. We don't need that many, believe it or not. As expensive as it is, we can just try to kind of gun it. I think that's funny that this guy is a dinosaur avatar. See, he's thematic. He makes sense in an avatar deck, right? As far as the sideboard goes, I do like Wild Ride to accelerate people down. You could also go with the fling option. Somebody recommended, hey, if you want to have that fling on the end there to just throw Galt at somebody. Nowhere to run for your Hexproof. Collector's Vault's not a bad for discarding and ramping. Brass Tunnels Grinder, you can get rid of any number of cards and redraw them. That's a pretty good one too. Toph is not the worst one to put in here because she enters, you discard a card, and then you can return an instant or sorcery, so you can actually bring back your Zombifier Foggy Swamp. And not only that, whenever you cast a spell, you Earthbend. So you get to discard a card and then replay maybe one of the ones you need. So she could be a decent 4-drop if you wanted to bring her into. And of course, Angry Source Rex right here, which I rather like. He has the cycling, which is super cool because you can discard him. He's an 8/8 trample for 5, which is powerful. And whenever you cycle this card, put 2 1/1 counters on it to one targeted creature. It gains trample and indestructible. So if you are having a problem with people killing stuff, Angry Source Rex here will actually help keep them alive and pump somebody up potentially, and just be a big monster to just bring in. So not a bad card choice right there. Big shout out to Power Dragon. I'll link him down below. I really like this deck. It is jank. It is crazy, but it works in Diamond, guys. That's all I can tell you. So before we get down into it, I'd love you to join me. Check out our Twitch at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We love to have you there live and in person on Twitch. And on YouTube, you can hit that bell and be notified when we go live on either place. We'd love to see you there. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, ask questions, and of course this deck and all the other ones that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy, AetherHub, Moxfield, it's all right there. Here we go. Make sure to like, leave a comment, all that good stuff. All right, folks. Yes. Can we get to 40 likes on YouTube, guys? Can we do it? We're a big 40 like night. We have 40 people there. Can we get flat 40 likes? I don't know if we can. It's going to be a big question. It's going to be a big freaking question whether or not we can pull that one off. But we will raid out to Numbskull for his birthday. Boom.
With it or not.
Hey Jay, what's up, man? Thanks for resubbing, dude. I appreciate you. Yeah, hopefully the stream can stay up for like more than 10 minutes.
I don't know what the deal is with it right now.
All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here right now. Thank you so much for coming by. I do appreciate it. Jappy, White Rabbit, thank you so much. Chris Cass, Anthony Scott, thank you. All y'all. Opif, I hope you come back. I Bite Tuna. I hope you're regulars here, guys. I really like seeing you. Thank you, new people. First time shout out, first time streamer shout outs. Aaron Crook, always good to see you again, man. I know you haven't been around for a little while, but it's good to see you back, my guy. Hey, Chucky, Lord Gypticus, all y'all, Gobbler, Trex, Summer. Thank you all for coming by. I really do appreciate it. And we're gonna go see Numbskull now, my partner in podcast. Adios, everyone. Good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.